If you're wondering what the Phoenix metro real estate market is doing currently, this video is for you. In fact, this channel is for you. We're going to take a deep dive looking at facts and figures going back about a year, looking forward the best we can without a crystal ball. We may also get a bit political. Trump, Biden election year, how are they affecting the real estate market here in the Valley of the Sun? Stick around to the end. You don't want to miss any of this information. Let's kick it off with new listings. April 2024, there were 8,476 new listings. In May, there were 8,430, so no real increase there to speak of or change as it were. However, in May 2023, there were 7,128 new listings. So we're up, if my math is correct, by about 1,300 listings. So new listings are on the rise from last year and about the same from last month. I'm not going to dwell on new listings. The last couple of months, the numbers were about the same. Last year, we were down a bit. Nothing to shiver anybody's timbers, I believe. The reason why would-be sellers aren't putting their properties on the market, it's an election year. Everybody's waiting to see what's going to happen, primarily with interest rates and inflation. If they both go down, which would be wonderful, I believe buyers will get off the fence and start shopping. And that's when would-be sellers will put their homes on the market and we'll see a spike in inventory. Everybody wins. Up next, we have active listings. April, 17,129. May, we had 18,044, so we're up from last month about 915 listings. Holy cow. In May 2023, there were only 11,730 active listings. So we're up from last year about 6,300 listings. Again, when you have high inflation and high interest rates, pretty much high everything, properties that are on the market are going to stay there until affordability comes down and buyers feel safer with the mortgages they're going to sign on the dotted line for. I believe that active listings are one of the best indicators on where the market is and where it's heading. When you start seeing inventory, as it were, pile up, it's an indicator that buyers are a little hesitant. True, I still go by the 3 Ps when listing a property: price, product, promotion. The product has to be desirable. You have to price it accordingly with the market. And of course, you have to promote it so people know you actually have something out there for sale. But if all those are even keeled, on the same level, as it were, and product is sitting around starting to get stagnant, it's usually an indicator that buyers are hesitant to move forward with purchasing a home of their own because the numbers just aren't adding up. And if the numbers don't add up, they don't feel safe. And if they don't feel safe, then they're not going to make a move. By the way, if you're searching for your dream home, our new mobile app is a must-have. So download it. It's safe. It's free, it's private, nobody's going to bother you every time you click on a home you're interested in. Nobody's going to sell your information, and the homes on our site are actually still for sale. Quite the differences from those other third-party real estate sites. Give it a try. Next, we have closed listings. April, 7,046. May, 7,035. Whoa, that's as close as it gets, groovy girls and groovy guys. That was my radio voice. I know it wasn't that good. I took a shot. Closed listings May 2023, 8,107. So we're down about 1,100 closed listings from last year. I hope the picture is becoming a little clearer. If not, I'm sure it will as we move through this video. When closed listings start to decrease and active listings, properties on the market, start to increase, there's an issue. And that issue traditionally is price. Buyers don't want to pay the going rate. So inventory starts to increase and closings start to decrease. And that's exactly what's happening now. Again, I believe it's an election year. I believe people are uncertain of what's going to happen. They're hyper-focused on the cost of things, the cost of living, and that's important to everybody, so we have to pay attention to the numbers. They never lie. I always say this one's a crowd favorite for both buyers and sellers, and rightly so. Average sales price In April, just over 612,000. May, just over 602,000. We saw a decrease of about $10,000. And if you were wondering, and I knew you were, what the average sales price was in May 2023, it was at $566,000, a few dollars shy. Let's talk a little bit more about the average sales price. After all, price is pretty important to everybody, as I mentioned. We saw an increase from 12 months ago till today of about $36,000, and that's a good steady increase. You know, we don't want to see as buyers prices go up because we want to get everything for as little as possible. Sellers, of course, like to see prices skyrocket, but sometimes it's an unhealthy balance to see one or the other extreme happen. Prices go crazy through the roof, pardon the housing pun, or they tank into the basement. Again, another pun. Sorry, I had to do it. But when we have even numbers or a nice increase or even decrease, that shows the market is steady, and that's actually a good thing for everybody. This next statistic may be the easiest one for me to review and the easiest one for anyone to remember. Sold to list ratio. April, 97.8. May, 97.9. Last year, 97.7. So over the course of 12 months, the sold to list ratio was just under 98% across the board. A quick explanation of the sold to list ratio: when a seller puts a home on the market and then it sells, how close to the list price was the sold price? In this case, sellers are getting almost exactly what they're asking for. And that's a good day for sellers. Month supply of inventory is up next. For our faithful watchers, I'll probably sound like a broken record, but for the sake of the new people here who are about to click subscribe and like and leave us a comment, thank you. I want to make sure they have this information. A healthy supply of monthly inventory is between 2 and 4 months, mean average 3 months. In April, we were at 2.4 months. May, we were at 2.6 months. However, last year, May 2023, we were all the way down to 1.4 months. So last year, not so healthy. Now, we are right where we want to be. Down, 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 and the flames got higher. No flames, it's just the listing success rate. April, 80.8. May, 75.7. Last year, we're at 83.8. A definition or explanation of the listing success rate is when a property is put on the market, what is the chances out of 100 that it gets sold? So you can see we are gradually going down from about 84% last year to about 76%. Not horrible, but boy, we really would like to see a property that is listed for sale get sold. And that could have a lot to do with the election. I don't like to be political, but I do like to throw up matters of fact. And when things seem a little unstable, one way or the other, no dog in the fight. Let's keep the peace. Love all, protect all. But when it comes to money, it is a touchy subject, and everybody wants to get the best bang for the buck. Sellers, of course, want more. Buyers want to pay less. But if everybody is just uncertain about what tomorrow may bring, many times it just stalls out. And I think that's where we're going to be for a bit. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Let's talk about it. Last but not least, days on market. DOM, as us professionals call it. April, 66 days. May, 64 days. Last year, 68 days. So over the course of 12 months, days on market have remained relatively consistent. In fact, pretty darn consistent. Sometimes, however, days on market can be misleading for a property that's on the market. A buyer may not be able to complete the loan process, or they may have issues with the inspection period. They may want more repairs, buyers. Sellers may not want to make those repairs. Neither may want to come to a happy decision, but all the while, the days on the market keep adding up. So it's important to ask why a home has been sitting on the market if the numbers are higher than the average for the rest of the market. Many times you can get a great deal on a property because you know that days on market now aren't always a reflection of the home itself. There you have it. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you check out this video. Until next time, please take care. God bless America. I'll talk to you soon.